We were at 39,730 telephone calls. This year, we're at 45,200 or so. It's about 4,000 telephone calls a year. Veggie Club, number 8. The pumpkins at Walmart yesterday were ingenious. Bible study. Did not water the flowers. This is a year ago, 2014. What date, Glendora? September. Last Thursday in September. Telephone 39,780. Interfaith. Return the Bible to the pew. It was a children's Bible. YouTube. 13 and 14. So, that's the quick log for 2014. This is the calendar. Court. Used to go to court every Wednesday night that I could. I don't do that anymore. Monitor the court. 11 a.m. Bible study at Nassau Reform. Potluck. What's that one? Yeah. Interfaith was the following Thursday. So what'd you do in 2014, the last Friday of October? I took Max Jacobs to lunch. Went to Bible study with Richard and Barbara Mooney. And this one I can't read. Can you read it? No. And went to a movie at the library, a family movie. Free family movie, popcorn and juice. And that's our free library newsletter. Friday. Enjoy Disney's live action version of a beloved fairy tale. When Ella's father unexpectedly passes away, she finds herself at the mercy of a jealous and cruel new family. Despite her circumstances, Ella is determined to honor her mother's dying words and to, quote, have courage and be kind, quote. Good. Rated PG. Family movie night, Cinderella, Friday, September 25th, 6 p.m. She loves her new kibble. It's vegan, all vegetable, and it's called Ami. And I had it shipped from where? Wisconsin, Minnesota, someplace. And with the shipping and the Ami, a 5-pound bag was $34. She has tofurkey, that's vegan. She has Harvest Farms chicken slices, that's vegan. Harvest Farms bologna, that's vegan. Tender bits are vegan. Big Franks are vegan. So she's 77 years old and vegan. She has the most interesting way of drinking out of a cup. Expenses into the book. September 24th, $100 to compassion over killing. $40 Los Alamos to make DV cam copies for QPTV. Chat with Glendora. $1 print 2-hour shows, 6 TV stations, Cablevision. $361 left for the month. One more week after this one. Human kindness needed to save wildlife. Letter to the editor in the Advertiser. Drive slowly, drive carefully, drive kindly. Remember, the woods belong to the animals first. And still do. Dashboard. 2 views put up yesterday. 0, 2. Now how do you get it to go to videos? 2,614 videos. But actually it's more than that, because YouTube counts them a 2-hour program, for instance, is one video. We count it as 4 half hours. So we'd say it's like 5,000 shows up here. Now why can't we find a home page and go to videos, and then we'll see the contents here and see which program it is and see how many people watched it and see if there's any comments. Now let's go to videos. and see if we can find the contents. Yeah, you see that? This is Winix's number, not ours. 1 day ago, 2 views. Maureen and Glenn buy 3 hats, 12 socks, and a tie over the computer. Glendora Fedora. Now, does it tell you how many views? Only if you go way over to the side, I think. I didn't mean views, I meant to tell you if there's any comments. I don't see that over here. Which no, I don't see if there's any comments. Austin, will you please tell me how to find the comments? Austin, do we need new software available from Apple? We used to use Safari, and now we use Google Chrome. Austin won't be home until Thanksgiving. 3 months from today is Christmas. Create TV San Jose. I think it's just a newsletter and signing up for a field video lesson. Programming wants to share a chat with Glendora with you. What's that mean, folks? Programming. This is the second time they've asked. Austin, what does that mean? Okay. Go over here to inbox. Lindsay at CTV 192 can take a chat with Glendora by digital file. I can't. Programming via Dropbox. Austin, answer the phone, please, and tell me what to do with these things. I think Lindsay, we're all set with Lindsay. I talked to her on the telephone. It's a lot easier. Lindsay, take a file from you electronically. What is my next step? My next step, she's going to play the one electronically. But she got 4 in the mail. So she's going to play the next 4 by DVD disc, and that's much easier. I will put that in the archive. Okay, Lindsay? Put that into the archive. Okay, now we've got 3 for Austin to explain. Okay, let's go to social. Look at all those. Twitter, follow somebody. Facebook. Today is Greg Fuss's birthday. Your weekly page update. You want to see that, folks? From Facebook. Total reach, people, total reached this week. 130, rounded off. Total page likes, 291. Okay, I think we can dispense with that. The total people reached since January thereabouts, maybe December 2014, is about 5,500. So let's put that into archives. Actually, no calendar. Thank you. You have 2. Maddie Chapin updated. Twitter, follow vegan24. Facebook, Glendora, you have 2. JK Axinian via Twitter JK account. She wants to join us. What do you think? Nice work. Follow. Okay, we'll follow. Alrighty. Okay. That's Gmail. Now, let's go to no Safari. Wait till Austin gets home or answers the phone. Try Facebook. Aren't they sweet? Aren't they, darling? Good days. Write something. Over here it is. No. Write something. Young man ordering dinner for young lady. How do you like your rice? Boiled or fried? Young lady, thrown. Okay, publish. Published by Glendora Buell just now. What's the question mark for? I want to see how many people saw yesterday's joke. I wouldn't marry you if you were the last man on earth. Right, honey, you'd get crushed in the rush. 29 people. Kevin Anderson, thank you, Kevin. Stephen Butler, thank you forever, Stephen. Fran Passeri liked this, and 29 people have seen it. .48 the day before. I am on, oh yeah, young lady. New girlfriend to new boyfriend. What do you do for a living? I am on the cutting edge of technology, said his friend. That's right, he mows the lawn at IBM. How many are there on here? How many people? No. How many jokes? I would say about one a day since April. That's 4 months to 9 months, 5 months, 30. 150 jokes on here. Okay. You want notifications? There they are. Recent notification. Richard Turner. He watched Chat with Glendora, SS Glendora when he was a little boy. Richard Anderson, Stephen Buell, Stephen Butler, and Fran Passeri. I see. Okay, we've covered all the notifications. Quite a few of those, huh? Isn't that nice? This computer is a computer. It likes to compute. You're a marvelous, ingenious, ready invention by God, the universe, and others. And I feel oneness with you. Look at all these notifications. March the 28th. Rianne Trillo, Ols, and Grim Pelican, like your post, the football coach. And that's the end, isn't it? End of notification. View activity log. That chat, you can reach one of the people and talk to them over the computer. Audibly. Yeah, orally, audibly. Charlene Fredericks, Olivier, Liz Barrows, and Bobby Parody commented on a link you shared. Okay, off to Twitter. This is a daily job. It takes about an hour. YouTube, Gmail, Facebook, and Twitter. Rob Jackson's computer was invaded by a hacker, and Microsoft got a hold of him instantly and alerted him, and they worked all day getting it out. This one you have to wait a while for it to come up. There it is. And it won't move until you go up there. what's happening. Now it will move. This is a happy Glendora happy thought for the day. A thought to keep you happy all day. So let's go find one. Let's do Romans 8:5. Let's first of all look at these. Aren't they irresistible? Thank you, Barbara Mooney. Oh, how your heart goes out to them. All right, Romans 5. There we are, Romans 8. And 5. For they that are after the flesh do mind the flesh, and they that are after the Spirit, the things of the Spirit. Okay, let's put that on Twitter. Do we have it, folks? For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the Spirit, the things of the Spirit. Tweet. Okay, tweet. When you know the telephone would ring. There it is. Glendora happy thought. Now, I wanted to show you how many tweets there were. Not all nice, those young people out doing something good, huh? Go to the home page. Here's what we were looking for. This is the home page. This is the SS Glendora on General Electric WRGB 1958-62. Glendora's happy thought. How many tweets? 99. Following 39 and 7 following. I'm really not sure what all this means. But the thing I like about it is that this is Jim Fisk, Freddie Freihofer. He drew all these and he designed this whole set. He put his heart into it. I always have a problem making this machine go sideways. There it is. This is the one we put up this morning. For they that are after the flesh. Now they're all here, all 99 of them. Isn't this grand? And yesterday we finished all of 1 Corinthians 13, the whole chapter. The one about charity. And now abideth faith, hope, charity, these three. And the greatest of these is charity. A little leaven leavens the whole lump. I notice that Twitter is easier to operate than Facebook, and Facebook is easier to operate than YouTube as the technology progresses. These are half-hour shows. Back to the top. Do we have a date on this? No date, but I think it's around January. Franklin Graham. He has very good thoughts on here. And I think he's had like 4,000 people see them. They're called Twitter impressions. Thank you. That's it for today. Tomorrow I'll see you. Amadeus Cat. What do all these things mean? What do all these things do? Let's see, $530, I think. Thank you, God, universe, and others. I feel your oneness. I feel how we all worked on it together. I feel how we all created together and how we all operate together. And I feel it for millions and billions of years back. And I feel it for millions and billions of years to come. Potatoes, a wonder of creation. But these are really a wonder. Look at the size of them. Little potato company. We bought them at Walmart. Groom to be. Honey, I know I'm not much to look at. Bride to be. That's okay, dear. You'll be in the office most of the day. Petitions. Yeah, to stop experimenting on animals. President, Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. Stop experimenting on animals. Washington, D.C. Okay. All right, I'm going to pass this on. Glendora sent them $50. Can you help? September 26th. Well, there's the checkbook. Write the check. This is a box of literature sent to me by Compassion Over Killing. And it will be excellent material to hand out to the Glendora Vegetarian Club Wednesday night. And guess who liked the box that it came in? Guess who enjoyed the box that it came in? And wasn't it a sure thing that as soon as the box was empty, she'd get in it? And she did. And she loves her vegetarian kibble. I have to ration it because she likes it so much and she eats so much she overeats. Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. 5100 Wisconsin Avenue Northwest. Suite 400, Washington, D.C. 20016. I don't like to have this money go for rent. Washington, D.C. 216. I'll leave the envelope for the other people to just contribute. And we'll make our own envelope. Do we have this right? Thank you, people. I don't know if the money's going toward the animals. I hope these people don't get paid. Isn't this a nice porch to sit on? That's a lemon tree. And that's a glider. And we're sitting under a fern. Isn't she beautiful? One, 2, 3, 4, no cars, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 16 seconds without a car. Oktoberfest, Village of Nassau. Oktoberfest in September. Vegan bratwurst. Sauerkraut.
Good. Well, you gonna try a pretzel?
Potato salad.
Lenny, it's Lynn Harper here. I'm right in the middle of move. It's really horrible. I have to tell you, it's really horrible. However, I'm very lucky because I found a place, and that's the most important thing. The animals are fine. As I told you, I thought Sage was on her last legs. It's been over a month now, and she's aging backward.
She thought she was
getting
dying.
younger and younger. It's amazing. It's all in the mind, you know. I didn't want to let her go, and she's not going anywhere. Everybody else is good. Maury, I'm going to have to shave him at some point. He's got a great big shaggy coat. You know, schnauzers usually are
Lynn Harper,
down,
San Diego,
he looks like a
California.
sheepdog. And
Thank
I have
you,
my
friend.
daughter's dog here with me, and also the baby. And they're coming any second now to pick her up, and I will continue my move. I should be in by the end of next week, but you know, every time you leave me a message, I can hear it until I have to unplug my phone and plug it in the other house. So I don't know when that's going to be. Anyway, I'm so glad to hear your message. I just loved it, and I actually saved it so I can play it a couple of times. Anyway, I'm so glad everything's going well for you. I love you very much, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye. End of message. Message erased.
Excuse me.
Next message.
Nothing to sneeze at.
Glendora Vegetarian. I'm writing out the date that's on the bottom, 2013. So I'm putting in today's date. I just want to make sure I'm not doing the wrong thing. If I'm signing it, dating it, it should be today. And you put a little 100% happy today.
No, that
I'm
was
not
a choir.
enclosing that, I don't think. Anyway, I want to get it in the mail. So leave me a message. Okay. Bye-bye.
Oh, isn't she great? Okay.
You are currently listening. Sent yesterday, Sunday, September 27th at 9:37 a.m. from phone number 20156760447. Duration 1 minute 12. Message erased. Next message. Hi, Glendora. It's Steve Keller from the Art Center. I just realized I never called you back. I like your new joke on your message machine about the about the bank teller. It's funny. I'm doing well. Brooke and I are still doing theater. I'm still doing music around town. We're not holding a review this year, but next year we're going to try to do it on a every other year sort of schedule to keep it a little more rare and a little more special. So hopefully we can get you in for next year. But anyway, I hope you're doing well. And Brooke and I have fond memories of performing and working with you at the last review. So hope you stay well, and I'm going to go tell Brooke that joke about the bank teller now. Take care.
Thank you, God, universe, and
End
others.
of message. To erase this message, press 7. Message erased. End of messages. To listen to your messages, press 1. To send a message, press 2. To change your personal options. To turn message waiting indicator on or off, press 1. To change administrative options, press 2. To record greetings, press 3. For pager notification settings, press 4. To exit, press star. Your pager number is not defined. Please call customer care for assistance. You have no new messages in your mailbox. To send a message, press 2. To change your personal options, press 4. Personal options. To turn message waiting indicator on or off, press 1. To change administrative options, press 2. To record greetings. To select a stick, your greeting has been recorded. At the tone, record your greeting. At the end of your greeting, press pound.
The patient said to the dentist, "Hey, doc, you still haven't pulled the right tooth yet." The dentist says, "I know, but I'm getting closer."
If you are satisfied with your greeting has been recorded as... The patient said to the dentist, "Hey, doc, you still haven't pulled the right tooth yet." Hi, it's Steve. You've reached my voicemail. Leave a message. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
That was a very nice message, Steve. I didn't mean to call you back. Your message took care of everything. But now that I have called you back, congratulations for your ongoing enthusiasm to help the world, and also to Brooke. So let me thank you for that. And you don't have to call me back, except that there's a new joke on the telephone. And did you hear?
Satisfied with your message?
Oh, yeah.
To see your message, press 2 to erase and re-record. Press 3 to continue recording where you left off. Press 4. At the tone, please continue recording. At the end of your message, press 1.
A man said, my daughter keeps looking for the perfect guy to marry, and I keep telling her, stop the search, honey, your mother got the last one. What's the matter, doggy? What's the matter?
The person you have called at 201567604 is not available to take your call.
What you're doing, Betty, is just right, as always. That's exactly what to do, and thank you so much for doing it. That's the 2-hour show, in addition to the half-hour show. I think they got things a little mixed up, but that's all right. It doesn't matter. So thank you very much for doing it. And no need to call back. I'm calling you back to say you always do the right thing and to thank you. And let's see, the joke on the recorder today is the patient said to the dentist, hey doc, you still haven't pulled the right tooth yet. And the dentist says, I know, but I'm getting closer.
Thank you for calling Staples. We make it easy to make more happen. Need it today? Buy online and pick up at the store of your choice in just 2 hours. No shipping fee. Exclusions apply. Go to staples.com/pick up today to learn more. For store hours and directions, press 1. For information on our copy, print, and shipping services, press 2. To speak to an EasyTech associate regarding technology products, including ink and toner cartridges, press 3. For all other products and services, press 4. To To repeat, press pound, or you may hold for assistance.
Well. What an endeavor. Summer clothes put into the museum, and the winter clothes out of the museum into the Happy House for winter 2015-16. What are they all? The sweaters. Long undies. What are those? Scarves, caps, mittens, gloves. Flowers for hats. Pants, warm pants. Hangers that my mother covered with yarn to make them lovely. Thank you, Mother. You did it so well, and you did so many. Look at them. And here's Teddy Red Sweater. He's over 100 years old. And Felix the cat. And then these are the winter hats. Button-downs, winter pants, winter jackets, winter coats. 3 winter hats have been bought by computer. We're waiting for their arrival. Archives of a chat with Glendora. What's this? I think it's a box full of gloves. Different colored gloves. Purple, orange, yellow, white, black. Laundry. This is .com's room. Short underwear and socks. Box full of socks. Colors are very important. We repaired this cover. The boots got left at the museum by mistake. 3 pairs of boots. This is the next to the last day of September. So we are in preparation for the winter onslaught.
This it's September 29th.
Right.
I am with you and all around you, encircling you in golden rays of light. I always behold you face to face. Not one of your thoughts escapes my notice, because I am infinite. I am able to love you as if you and I were the only ones in the universe. Walk with me in intimate love steps, but do not lose sight of my majesty. I desire to be your closest friend, yet I am also your sovereign Lord. I created your brain with capacity to know me as a friend and Lord simultaneously. The human mind is the pinnacle of my creation, but so few use it for its primary purpose, which is knowing me. I communicate continually through my spirit, my word, my creation. Only humans are capable of receiving me and responding to my presence. You are indeed fearfully and wonderfully made. Amen.
And that's Sarah Young?
That's Sarah Young.
And
Yes,
that's a
it is.
meditation every day?
Yep, every
Oh,
day.
it's
And at the bottom it always, I don't know if it relates to that or not, but it always has Psalm 34, Peter 1 through 16 through 17, and John 17 verse 3, and Psalm 139.
Last day of September, folks. Thank you so much, September, for all of your beauty and your excitement and your joy, your creation and your operation. And over here, we found these 2-hour discs in a box called Shows Returned by TV Stations. And these go back to April 2012. That was Happy House 2 in the town of Ghent. And this is Bruce Bergman and Austin. Bruce, who was graduated from Northeastern, and Boston, who was starting there. The museum and the 1980 Lincoln. And no matter how do I say it? It's my experience, Franklin, that no matter where I look at a chat with Glendora, whatever year, whatever show, I just think it's interesting. I just think it's a piece of life. I just think it's such a good record of life in the United States of America during the 2000 to 2010, 1990s, 1980s, 1970s. It's just a good record. I think now we're riding in the 1993 Lincoln, after the hard work at the museum. Pat Nichols and I were picking out 2-hour shows to give to Kinderhook and to give to Charter. Charter, Chatham and Hillsdale and New Lebanon. And Kinderhook, Wallachia, Niagara, Stuyvesant, Hudson. It's been a grand, grand life. And the Buddha contemplation was, you meditate until your heart is full with contemplating the happiness of every living being. That's it. That's the oneness. We're all here together. God, the universe, people, animals, plants, atoms, rocks, galaxies, stars. We're all one. We're all together. And we're all working to make it better. And we're all working to operate it. This is our Father's world. Why should we e'er be sad? The Lord is King, let the heavens ring. God reigns, let the earth be glad. He trusts us with His world to make it clean and fair. The rocks, the trees, the skies, the seas, all creatures everywhere. That's the stewardship. That's our joy and our pleasure and our excitement, the stewardship. So what did we do a year ago today? September 30th, or actually the last Wednesday in September. We're up to 39,730 telephone calls. Where are we this year? We're up to 45,300. What's that, about a 4,000 a year? 4,000 telephone calls a year?
Yes, you have. Because it was a long time ago. And you too are.
Can't read it. Can you?
You what? Oh, you do?
Interfaith? Oh, that would be Thursday. You're on the wrong day. Veggie Club, number 8.
Okay. This is a new door. New door. In fact, they just redecorated the whole thing. Hi, Bill. Bill, I know that you met Bruce. This is Bruce.
This morning at 6:30, it was pitch black. And that's usually when dawn is coming. And it is raining very hard, and that's excellent. We need it so badly. All our friends need it. The plants, the earth. Oh, we need it. Rain, the miracle of rain. It comes down. It comes down. It comes down.
Anybody got any questions?
And it goes into the earth. And the plants are washed by it, and the earth is washed by it. And then it goes up again, and it stays up there for a while. And then it comes down again. The miracle of the rain.
Thanks.
This is a morning salad, lettuce, green pepper, cucumber, and crackers that have been freshened up in the toaster oven.
Congratulations on show number 10890 of the net. 64 TV stations, congratulations. Lifestyle and heavy. Keep it up. Look like Glendora at Marble Cross. End of message. To erase this message, press 7. To save it, press 9. To hear more options, press 0. Oh my God. I've been watching your show flea market yard sale. Congratulations on show number 10892. Well, the deck 64 TV stations. Congratulations. I'm Helen Emmy. Boy, Glendora, Vegetarian. End of message. To erase this message, press 7. To save this message will be saved for 21 days.
And we're recording. So let me get a picture of everybody.
Yep.
Hello.
Hi.
There we go.
We don't know. And what do you think about not being at the library?
You can come. It's fine.
Oh, thank you very much. That's complimentary bread.
Very nice.
And that nice young man gave it to us.
We already had some too.
Happened at the library.
Well, they said that we didn't clean up.
I'm sure
They told us not to use the back door, and they said we did.
I think we did use the back door, but there was some confusion about that, whether it was allowed or not.
With the loading,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous to take everything from the
Yes,
library.
it
You've
is.
got to take it through the cellar door.
Right.
Just let you use it.
Well, they say the
There's some
cellar
kind of
steps are not
liability.
safe, but I can't see that those steps we come down with poor Ellen in the chair are very safe either.
Yeah.
So, and then they said we didn't put the tables back, but the last time they told us we did. And then they said we didn't take out the rubbish. Well, it's just that they could have said some nice things about us.
I know.
Couldn't they have said something nice?
How are you, Doug?
Sure, they sure could have.
Hi, Doug.
No one's here.
Oh, hi, Doug.
My favorite person is here
Doug.
too.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Ellen, how are you? Oh, hey, how are you doing? I heard you didn't feel good the other day.
Sure, I'd be happy to.
Yeah,
How are you, Doug?
doing all right. I didn't think too many people were going to be here this early.
That's all right. Start eating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I was
would
here
you like
once
some
before.
bread?
Are you expecting anyone else to come?
Okay.
I don't know. I told a couple people about the old place, and then I couldn't contact them during the week to find out.
Thank you.
You mean the library?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
well,
told about
they're
it.
going to tell them, anybody that goes there to come here.
Yeah, they said they'd do
I
that.
got a funny story to tell you. It's probably 2 years ago. I was in here once. On a cold February day, no snow. I was trying to get a ride, and I was stranded. And I was stranded. The bus only goes up here to 150.
Am I adding one more? Yes, please.
Yes. And I walked 9 miles that night. I
9
9
miles?
miles down home from here.
Oh, poor young man.
Yeah, in February. I was afraid. I stopped halfway and I ate. I was afraid my legs had failed. I felt a little bit. 3 years ago in February.
And where did you eat, dear?
I ate it down at the gas station, Subway.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
That was about halfway, so I stopped. I
Anybody?
was trying to hitch over here at the head station, and they told me I couldn't do that.
Oh, how rude, in the middle of the winter.
Yeah, it was at night. It was dark. It was 6
People
o'clock.
just do not pick up hitchhikers
No.
because it's so dangerous.
No,
That's not
I used to do it years ago. Right?
Me too, years ago.
Yeah. And
I only had one bad
I
experience.
hitched out west a lot.
I
People picked me
hitchhiked
up.
everywhere, Doug, everywhere. And I only ever had one bad experience.
We had a blessing first.
Me too.
Had a blessing first.
I had a bad experience, but not hitching. Yes.
Had the blessing. Okay, go ahead.
May, want me to do it?
Yeah, you do.
Okay. May the God of peace himself sanctify all of us completely, through and through. Amen.
Well, this is a good place you chose.
I think it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
First time you've been here, honey?
Yes, it is.
I gotta run to the restroom and I'll be back.
Yeah, and we used to live right down the street. Well, they had just opened it. It was closed down for a while. Oh, okay. I see. Okay.
How is the cracker girl?
Oh, it's fine.
Where do you work? In East Greenbush. Oh, I've been in there a few times. I've never seen you.
Oh,
I'll have to look for you next time.
Yeah. I've been working Sunday through Thursday in the morning, 8 to 2.
And is that to your liking?
It's hard work, but somebody's got to do it.
I bet you make good tips there, though.
Well, I'm just hosting right now. I'm thinking
Oh,
about
that's
starting
good.
waitress, but
And how's your daughter doing?
she got a job at the librarian. Have you heard of that series on TNT?
Where, there?
It's a TV series on TNT called The Librarian. She worked on that, and now The Grim, which is also a TV series. She's working 12-hour days, but they do provide her 3 meals a day. And we're hoping she moves here in March.
Wow, it's pretty good. Good fortune, right?
Yeah, she's
Where
getting
is
a good
she?
job. She's got yeah,
Wow.
she's getting a good job. And my son's one of his best friends from Oregon is coming down to New York City. So we went down there to meet him, spend 3 days with his good friend. Yeah.
Her son is going into the Air Force, we think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's doing all kinds of paperwork, and then he's seeing the
How old is he?
recruiter.
26. He almost went in the Navy when he was 18, and I talked about that. He doesn't want to,
It's such an admirable thing to do, but it's so scary.
it is
You know?
such a mistake.
Yes, it is. But you know what? You could be walking down the street and have something happen to you too. So, at least you're trained.
Yeah.
That could be a benefit,
Latest products.
I guess.
You can't eat bread, honey.
I try and stay away from bread. Yeah. I mean,
Especially
What are you
white
going to do
bread.
about your hamburger?
I'll just eat the burger without the bread. Yeah. I mean, I minimize my bread intake, really.
Yeah, that's why you have a lovely speaker.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
I try
she
and,
looks real young.
Oh, thank you. I try and stick with gluten-free.
Yeah,
Bothers you?
that's hard to do when you go out like that.
Oh, I know.
It's really hard. We were trying to do that too at home.
Your health?
I know. I really went strict gluten-free, but now I'm trying to add some gluten back into my diet because it is so hard.
Ellen doesn't have
Well, several years ago, I went to a naturopathic doctor, and he said I had a gluten intolerance.
Right.
And he did a blood sample, and then he did a survey and a report on my health, and said I had high gluten intolerance. And then I did notice my tummy aching at times, and getting real lethargic afterwards. So I kind of linked it to gluten, but I think now I've been on this for several years, gluten-free. I think that I want to start introducing a little bit of gluten back into my diet because I don't want to be that strict if I don't have to be.
You may find that now that you've been off it for so long that it may bother you even more. Doug, do you mind if I move this over a bit and slide over towards me?
It's
Maybe.
real heavy base.
But you won't know unless you try it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
All right, that's easy
I
to
have
do.
these digestive enzymes, so I did eat some today. I noticed if I take those digestive enzymes and with gluten, with small amounts of gluten, I'm okay. Because it helps me digest the gluten. I'll show it to you.
I'd like to draw your attention to Cascadia Farms. Any of you ever tried Cascadia Farms?
I have, not often, can't afford it, but I have tried it. They're any kind of organic cereal.
This one was granola with
I have one similar to
cinnamon
that.
and raisin.
Yeah.
Could you pass that over there? We're done with that.
Have you eaten that, Glendora?
Yeah, I'm eating it right now.
Oh, it's delicious, isn't it?
Yeah. Now, you going to show us something, Naomi?
Yeah, I'm just these these digestive enzymes, they help me digest food if I feel like I need some extra digestive aid, especially if I eat a small amount of gluten or dairy even, which is rare. I rarely do it, but occasionally if I'm at someone's house or a party and I want to try something, like in a mix or something. You may not exactly know what you're getting at a party, or at dinner,
Well, it's got all kinds of interesting things in it.
It is.
No idea what any of them are.
Yeah, it's excellent. It's to help it digest if you have
I was at a
digestive
family reunion on Sunday in Troy, and they had it catered. And of course, for them, they had all the meat sandwiches that go with it. At least I had
All
some.
right, we're going to
So
read.
you don't eat meat at all?
No, I used to eat a lot of chicken, and I'm getting even away
You
from
were
that.
supposed to stop that.
Yeah, I know. She's
Save a chicken, Doug, save a chicken.
Okay, so you're not vegan then?
not
Here,
true,
honey.
no.
Are you true, are you vegan?
Practically, yeah.
She's practically raw.
Practically. Well, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say. I do eat a lot of raw, but not raw. So how about you? A vegetarian or vegan?
Well, I just ate some butter, so obviously vegetarian.
Yeah. See,
And I do still eat eggs, but I eat eggs that are from a friend who does not eat her chickens.
Eggs are almost 100% cholesterol.
I know, I'm careful.
Now, this is compassion over killing, folks. And a little boy started this in high school in Washington, D.C. 20 years ago. When he graduated from high school, he kept it going. His name is Paul Shapiro. Now, would you open to the first page? Okay. First of all, will you tell us what's, go back to the cover and tell us what's in this article, Doug? Tell us what is in this magazine.
All right. One article is Meet Crystal, How I Became an Undercover Investigator. The next one is COK Investigations on CNN, 3 times. The next one is COK Exposes.
COK is compassion over killing.
Is that what that is? All right. Yeah, all right. That's what I thought. And its chicken industry is listed. There's one on Foster Farms, a nightmare for baby birds, and an article on we're making vegan eating business as usual. And there's more. That's it.
Thank you, Douglas. Helen, can you read us the first 2 paragraphs of Erica Meyer's letter to us? This first 2 paragraphs. Everybody see where we're reading? Right here?
Yeah, inside.
Okay. Can't see it? Okay, next Esther, can you read it for us?
Oh, sure. Dear friend, thank you as COK celebrates 20 years of compassion.
COK, what's that stand for?
Compassion.
Thank you.
We're truly grateful to have you standing by our side. The commitment to our shared mission is changing lives and saving lives every single day. To animal, agribusiness, farm animals are rewards and meat to alligators. To you and me, these animals are individuals who experience sorrow and joy every day the loss and loss of human flesh share our lives. That's why your support is needed now more than ever. The meat industry keeps fighting hard to silence us, but with you at our side, we'll fight it back. As you're reading this article, COK undertaker cameras every growing with in-depth reports on CNN, shining a brighter light on their goals behind their
Hey, Joyce.
Where's my seat? I'm not sitting in a... Hi, Joyce.
Wait.
We thought we would move the tables over if we needed to, but I think you could sit here by me, yeah? Make plenty of room.
Who's this, Glendora?
Yeah.
It's hers.
Gee, Joyce, I'm glad to see you.
Yeah, likewise. So
Glad
where
to
am I
see you, too.
sitting?
You want to sit here by me?
You're going to slide over and Joyce will go in there.
Do you have another table that we can use if more people come?
Yeah, sure. I don't bite.
Oh, is there enough?
Yeah, we're good, thanks. I don't bite. Hey, stranger. Long time no see. I'm good, how are you?
Hi. How are you?
Naomi, would you read us on the next page,
We're
honey?
actually having
Read us a couple paragraphs of that page.
Meet Crystal, How I Became an Undercover Investigator.
Yeah, now these people are terrific at undercover of slaughterhouses and farms. The brutality on animals, the poor babies.
Yeah. Okay.
We have one more
in another veggie burger?
Yep.
Right?
I just, okay.
I'm going to read the first 2 paragraphs.
Naomi's going to read us 2 paragraphs, how she became an undercover agent.
Okay. How did you first get involved in animal advocacy? Oh, I've always loved animals, but like most people grew up eating them. I didn't make a connection between meat on my plate and animals until my mother adopted a stray that had been abused. He had BB pellets underneath his skin, meaning that someone had used him for target practice. This triggered my desire to live more compassionately, and the arbitrary lines that dictated who deserved my compassion at the end of the day. What inspired you to become an undercover investigator? Undercover videos were the key to my learning about the ways humans exploit animals and fueled my commitment to fight for them. Investigations are critical in fighting the systematic abuses in animal agribusiness because their business model depends on keeping the public in the dark. In addition to exposing the truth about the horrors farmed animals endure, and undercover videos have led to the shuttering of facilities, animal rescues, and have fueled people to join the movement. For all these reasons, I knew that I had to find the courage to do this.
What do you think of that, folks? What do you think of that, Joyce?
I think you have to be a very strong person to do that.
Oh, you do?
I couldn't do it.
No, I don't think I could either. Joyce, could you read us?
Come to work with a big old shotgun the next day.
Joyce, read us about how their animal investigations were covered on CNN News, Cable News Network.
Where does she want me to read? Pilgrims?
Right here, Pilgrims?
Yeah, read 2 paragraphs.
Pilgrims shame birds buried alive. Few people have seen up close the miseries endured by billions of baby birds raised for their meat in the chicken industry until a brave COK investigator worked behind its closed doors with a hidden camera. Our investigator's story and shocking footage was covered in an exclusive in-depth report on CNN, breaking the news of our heartbreaking undercover video to millions of viewers. The video exposes the painful reality for birds raised in a facility that supplied Pilgrims, the second largest chicken slaughterer in the world.
Folks, just imagine if you personally were standing in that line. Can't you just feel the terror in your stomach?
I do. It is
Can't you just
terrifying.
feel it? Those poor animals. Okay, Madeline, let's go to the next page. Isn't that nice that it was covered on CNN? That's what we need. We're going over to this page now, honey. You're asking for vegan options. Now, can you read the first 2 paragraphs of that one? We're on this page, everybody?
More than 4,500 locations in Canada. Herbivore in every country. Largest poultry chain. And they've been growing dairy-free until now. CO2 is assigned to serving is at your request for dairy options for birds. You can have fun, enjoy it with soy, time, fatty with real options, and participating restaurants throughout Canada.
Thank you, dear. I guess we're back to,
I found a really good one at Hannaford. They have a really good half and half substitute. Tastes just like half and half, but it's soy. It's delicious.
Is it?
Yes, it's just like half and half. It's soy. Yeah, soy milk. Yeah.
I found a creamer that's made of coconut milk. That is delicious.
I'm not a huge fan of the coconut milk, but maybe if it's thicker.
It's thicker. The creamer is thicker. So
Right. This is also.
Naomi, have you tried very vanilla soy milk put out by Silk? Very vanilla soy milk. Very vanilla soy milk.
I drank
tried
coconut
that?
milk.
I don't like any of that stuff.
You don't?
Coconut
You've never
milk
tried rice milk.
is thick.
Well, maybe I
you know, it's not.
I'll let you try some rice milk.
I tried a lemon.
It is delicious, and it's the closest thing to milk that I've found. I really like it.
Out that you're not supposed to overdo soy.
Yes.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that. I mean, I've always known it, but for some reason, it didn't kick into my own personal thing. And then one day I said, geez, Maddie, you are eating a lot of soy, and that is not good. So now I'm drinking. No, it can be bad for women of my age with breast cancer.
Estrogen, yeah, right.
Yes.
Right, there's studies.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think it's a rumor.
Well, I mean, in balance, everything in balance.
Right.
You know.
So now I drink a lot of almond milk, I've discovered rice milk, which is delicious. I love rice milk.
I don't like rice milk. It's kind
love
of
it.
thin. I mean,
Yeah,
I mean, it's okay. It's just I prefer coconut milk.
Yeah.
Doug is going to read to us 2 paragraphs of this page.
Well, we need that chair now after all. Maybe we could set him up at the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really think we should just move over so we can use those.
How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Good.
How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Lou, we're reading this paragraph, right? Yeah.
You want to bring a chair up to the table, or? And we have one more.
Here, Lou.
Get settled.
You want to sit in a high chair?
Okay,
Yeah.
Doug, read away.
I'll have to.
Oh my goodness.
I'll have to
the size
move
of this
this.
plate.
They're coming. All right, the first one is 1,000+ subways now offer vegan menu. Throughout our campaign website, welovesubway.com, we've been asking for vegan options and Subway has responded.
Doug, you just moved the camera, sweetie.
No, I just did.
Yeah.
Because I had to bring the chair over.
No, put the camera back where.
Or you could put it there and then just.
In between us, I guess.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Doug.
Probably better if I read afterwards.
And a blessing for.
Okay, now you're filming down that.
All right.
Okay, turn it the other way.
And a blessing.
No, we don't know
This
if
way?
we're getting a picture or not.
Yeah, that way.
Doug, you know how that works, right? You want to look
No.
in the end and see if it's actually filming over here? It's okay. Don't worry.
Get out. I can do that.
Just a second, we're going to get a good picture on the camera.
We really need to make more room because here comes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple more people are coming. Yeah, we're gonna need to
You
pull.
got it, Doug?
Yeah, pretty much.
Not pretty much. You have a good picture.
Well, I've been saying
I have to be back farther.
Just go ahead. How are you?
Am I late? I don't know yet. Debbie? Yes, now that Tony the man is here, we're gonna, Glendora, we're gonna move the table over to you. Ezra?
Wait just a minute.
Okay.
We're getting this one. We can't get everybody in here.
No, but
Just
you
this
have a
side.
good picture when you go on.
Yeah, it's a good picture. But not everybody.
I did.
All right. There you go.
So glad you came.
I don't know yet.
No, I'm still sitting there. I'm willing to move over if somebody wants to.
Put it down some?
We're gonna need one of these to follow along. I can borrow another.
I don't think Glendora wants to really move the tables.
There's some more burgers, one.
I'll sit over there.
It is. No, we're gonna go sit over there where there's more room. Did you get a burger? Excuse me.
We're gonna move over. It's
She's
too
going.
crowded.
Thank you. Thank you. Here you go, Glendora, here's your burger. Thank you.
Another one?
Here, Doug.
Oh, you can.
No, that's okay, go ahead. It's all right.
I can wait.
Can you get it, Joyce?
I have a garden salad.
They ordered you a burger,
And
though.
put in another
She
order.
ordered you a
Garden
burger.
salad, what kind of dressing?
Some vinaigrette.
Balsamic or oil and vinegar?
No,
Still
balsamic is
What about a
good.
salad?
I'm gonna
He
order
wants to
one.
order a salad.
No.
Why not?
We're supposed to have just this. And you're paying for it.
No, well, nobody told me about veggie.
So go cancel your order right
You
now.
ordered it for you already.
Go
You
cancel
ordered the
your
burger
order.
already. You don't like
Oh.
it?
No, it's not that. I can have both. I can have both.
And the blessing, I didn't hear the blessing yet.
A blessing.
All right, let's do that.
So is anybody else coming here? Is this?
I don't know.
Nobody knows that.
And a blessing for dear Lord, we're thankful for this food.
Amen.
Thanks, Helen, that was good.
I didn't hear her, but then she wasn't talking to us.
That's right.
Do you want some ketchup on that?
Okay, Doug was reading us a page, please.
All right.
Hi, Joyce.
Let me get,
Hi.
so everybody's set. All right, I'll continue on. We were reading about the 1,000 subways that offer
Feeling like a
vegan.
redheaded stepchild over there?
Did you hear that?
No,
That
it's okay.
Compassion Over Killing
Is it
has
vegan here
persuaded
now?
Subway to give vegan alternatives like almond milk.
Awesome.
The article says the vegan menu at Subway's features black bean patty and the Malibu Garden. The company is even touting this new menu with ads encouraging you to get your vegan on. Hey, that
Be
sounds
vegan though
good.
if the bread has eggs.
Yeah, the bread
Exactly.
probably
I
does.
wonder if it does or not.
Well, we'll have to call them up. There's
Yeah.
number right there.
Yeah.
Wait, let me
Somebody
get my
call
cell
it.
out.
Call them right now. I want to
Yeah.
know.
Subway. One other burger.
Continue, Doug.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I got your side
And
salad.
do you have the next ones? I think we have 2 more over there.
Right over here.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 total.
We hope, we think.
Mayday chef.
Did you get a chance to get your order in?
I told her to bring a salad.
Oh,
Doug, did you finish?
not yet.
Okay, Doug is reading. Can you hear him over
Yeah,
there?
we're in a restaurant. We're in a restaurant here, and we're talking about Subway. All right.
It's all you think, right?
Listen,
You're picking me up.
listen, Joyce.
Great. We're going to thank Subway for introducing the vegan menu in several states and let them know you're hungry for vegan options. And it gives the 800 number and the website,
hear that?
welovesubway.com.
Call Subway, please, and tell them you're interested in the
Yeah, I didn't know that. I've gone to Subway. They don't have this. So hopefully you'll have it.
Well, I'll have a couple.
Yeah, you can have some off of mine too. if you want. You don't say no.
Does anyone want my roll? You can have it.
A roll?
Yeah, it's just a roll. Just put butter on it.
On the next page. Lou, it's your turn to read on the next page.
What page number?
What page are we on?
The next one would be, right there would be this one. 8, I think it is.
We went somewhere to get some bread.
Okay, our
I got 20
investigation,
right here.
right, our investigation.
Everybody here, Lou? Okay, Lou's going to read.
This is page 8 on this circular. Our investigation inside the Foster Farms. Okay, what it does is it reveals extreme processing speeds that result in these fragile birds being thrown, tossed, jostled around on machines. Painful mutilations. These baby animals have parts of their toes and beaks burned off without any painkillers. The manager callously joked that these painful practices are nose jobs and manicures. Yeah, sure. Sick, injured, or weak birds are set aside, and they're either dumped into a machine to be ground up alive, or gassed to death in plastic bags.
Isn't that awful?
Terrible.
Isn't that terrible?
Terrible, awful.
Thank you, Lou. Now it's up to Madeline. The next page. Okay. What page are we on now, folks?
9.
Okay.
The truth about Foster Farms' humane claims. Foster Farms knows that consumers are increasingly concerned about animal welfare and has therefore invested in an extensive campaign to convince customers that they treat their animals well. Foster Farms is in the process of certifying its turkey production practices as humane for the so-called American Humane Association. Foster Farms chickens already bear the AHA seal of approval, but another recent undercover investigation revealing the horrors endured by Foster Farms chickens blew the lid off this humane claim scam. Likewise, the reality for Foster Farms turkeys is far from humane.
Subway. I'm disappointed that you haven't gotten any bookkeep data yet, but definitely move along the process and get there as soon as you go as possible. Also, I'd like you to give me a call back regarding the bread that the black bean patty is on, because I'm wondering if there's any egg in that, or any butter of any sort. My number is 518-674-8119. You can call myself 518-410-67, and I will be going to Florida in a few months, and I definitely will be partaking of the vegan down there. All right.
How have you been, Matt?
Thanks so much. Bye.
Very good. Hey, all right.
And I have to add on something what you were just talking about. October 7th, Mercy for Animals is going to be over in Albany protesting at McDonald's on Central Ave.
Who is it?
Mercy for Animals. So from 11:45 to 1:00.
At McDonald's? Do they use this company or something? Or?
No, I don't know if they use that.
You're welcome. You need a, you got floors?
So there's like 3
Oh.
coming in.
Yeah.
Do you know who McDonald's gets their supply from in this area?
Don't know. Like it unless someone from the outside.
Just curious.
Now, Naomi, are we on page 11, folks?
We could be.
Naomi, through the paragraph?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
Look at this beefsteak tomato. Holy smokes.
I'll read the first 2 paragraphs.
Yes, please.
Veggie burgers are processed.
Wow, thank you for all the tremendously positive feedback and for helping us make our 2014 DC Red Best a smashing success. With a bigger location at work.
15,000 people came to the Vegetarian Fest in DC last week.
Wow.
With a bigger location at Washington DC George Park, with a bigger crowd, about 15,000 people, ranging from vegans and vegetarians to mostly those who are curious to see what all the fun is about. Paragraphs. You want me to read more?
Yeah, no, Esther, read 2 paragraphs on page 12.
Well, this is just about the savory breakfast sandwiches from COK's Easy Vegan Recipes. It's just got the recipes.
Yeah. Did you want to read one recipe, please?
Okay. It's 4 sandwiches in 25 minutes. You use a 1/4 cup apple cider vinegar, 3 tablespoons soy sauce, 1/4 cup olive oil, salt and black pepper to taste, 1 14-ounce package of firm tofu, grain cut in slices, 1 large onion chopped, 4 garlic cloves chopped, 8-ounce button mushroom slice, 1 medium tomato chop, 2 cups baby spinach leaves, and a ½ teaspoon dry thyme, vegan butter such as Herb Balance, 4 English muffin toast.
Oh, thank you.
That looks good.
Tony, would you like a bumper sticker?
There's another burger.
Anyone over here got one?
Yeah, she needs 3 waters. Yep.
Down here.
I'll take a bumper.
4 waters all day?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Do you want a
Would you like a bumper sticker?
veggie burger? Because I'm
Would you like a bumper sticker?
Yeah, I normally don't eat them. So, I used to eat veggie. Excuse me. Wow.
Thank you.
You want one?
I used to eat veggie burgers, but I don't eat them
Do
anymore.
you want one, Esther?
Let's see if she has a book.
Yeah, if it is, I'll eat it.
How many did you have? I had some at home that said eat more kale.
No, it's not.
Oh dear, would you like a bumper sticker?
It's a big organization.
Madeline, would you like one?
Sure, I'd love one. Thank you.
I got one from Naomi.
Oh, no thanks.
You said no, dear?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you. Do you want to keep those magazines?
I would. I'd like it. Unless you want it back.
You all would like to keep your magazines?
We can share.
Yeah, we can share.
Okay.
Yeah. Here, you can have this one back.
Oh, thank you. Does anybody? Thank you.
Yeah, we can share one.
Oh, thanks. Oh, except you're going far away.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm actually going back to Maryland. Yeah, on Friday. Yeah. And it'll be a celebration. Yeah, I'm gonna miss all of you though. That's the problem.
Everybody got a magazine?
Going home now.
I thought that maybe
No, I have that. I got that.
Well, I wasn't sure, but I just decided. Yeah, see, she just moved to a townhouse, right? And my sister Gloria moved in too. And it's just too
You got a
crowded.
magazine on?
I don't have a bed of my own. I don't have a dresser of my own. I have a closet I have to share with her.
I can't use it because I don't feel that.
It's just too crowded where I am now with mother, with four visitors and then folks.
Thank you.
Step back for a visit.
We're just trying to, is it Joanne?
Yeah.
We're just trying to ascertain whether or not you went down for them. Is it not? He said he did if you have, but if you didn't.
I mean, if you're gonna do it, I'll have it.
Okay.
If it's part of the plan.
Well, the Humane Society.
Oh, why did you do that when you were coming here?
As soon as they kind of go on, and then
No, I forgot too.
It is.
Whatever I put good deal for $5.
like today was
Particularly when you have that.
was put on by the Albany Bar Association.
So we'll be happy to pitch in.
Anybody want vegan recipes?
Domestic violence, domestic abuse in the
Joyce, do
relationship.
you want vegan recipes?
What's new with you, Lou? What have you been up to?
David Source.
Joyce?
Oh, I've been so busy. The Albany Vegan Network, they have so many things.
I have one, thank you.
Dress up.
Then the meetup group. When one meetup group forms,
Lou, you want vegan recipes, dear?
when one meetup group forms, there's an
Naomi,
offshoot
you
from
want
that.
vegan recipes?
5 others.
There's
That's such good news.
You
Yeah.
want vegan recipes? Doug?
I can't use it because I can't cook much.
Yeah, you can just give this to someone else. I'm not really.
yeah, buns, raw.
I love to eat, but
I don't even have a chance to cook it.
You'll be coming back.
All of these
Your life's tough, Doug. You got all this social activity.
But it was something similar to like what you were talking about.
Does anybody want eating sustainably?
It,
Oh, there's for
beats sitting home crying in your cups, huh?
Tony?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got.
Yes,
please.
I have a lot of work to do at home.
Joyce, do you want one?
Tons of emails, regular snail mail. I gotta
You
cycle.
retired though, aren't you? You retired from?
Yeah.
Busier now that you're retired?
I'm busier now than I was when I was working.
really doing what?
Having fun, socializing.
Have fun socializing. Good for you.
We have all these vegan events.
Really?
It's incredible.
Oh, that worked out well. Okay.
you go.
Yeah, okay.
Now, does anybody want a vegetarian starter kit?
Here you are. Me a little
Vegetarian starter kit?
yes. No rush for that.
Miss, you can take this.
Vegetarian starter kit. How many here are vegetarians?
We're vegetarian.
Yeah.
How many here are vegan?
Oh, yeah.
How many here want to be
Everything
vegan?
tastes good? Everyone
How many here?
Fantastic.
My vegan ship will come in.
You did a great job, Joanne.
Oh, thank you.
Anybody here want to be a vegan?
Someday.
Okay.
That's right.
Now, do you want, who wants a vegetarian starter kit?
Vegetarian party.
Who else wants one? Vegetarian starter kit.
You know, if I didn't know better, I would say there was watercress in this guy.
I have a couple, oh yeah, I think I got that. I got that. I got like 3 of them.
I think Naomi would like
But they're different editions.
I mean, I'm already.
Anybody else seeing that there's watercress in this hamburger?
What?
I think there's watercress in this veggie burger. Yes. I keep crunching on something that feels like watercress.
Who wants my hamburger?
I got mine.
What did you do
You
that
got too
for?
much, is it?
Because I'm on a very strict vegetarian. What does she eat? By the time of day, I'm through. What is Glendora eating?
She said she ate already.
I'm on a very regimen of eating, and by this time I know I'm eating.
So are you trying the recipes now?
Well, you know, I'm not a real cook. I do an awful lot of finger food eating, you know what I mean? For me, a meal cooked is often rice with kale, grilled onions and some kind of protein.
Yeah, simple.
Yeah,
Simple stuff.
very simple. And I can eat the same thing like that day after day after day. It doesn't have to be that exciting.
Dear Lou,
Yeah.
with how are your eyes, by the way? What's the doctor say about your eyes? They're okay?
Well, I have a little glaucoma, but
That's what I had too.
everything is fine.
Can you
I can see perfect.
read this to us?
Yeah, just as long as I put my eye drops in, I can see perfect.
Okay, folks, could you listen over here? Lou's going to read us an article from the Advertiser about our club.
What, the article here?
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. The Glendora Vegetarian Club. Rob appeared on a chat with Glendora this week to tell you about the Vegetarian Society in Washington, D.C. It started in 1927. That's the oldest veg society in North America.
Can you hear him okay? He's got a nice voice.
Yeah. Go to Google a chat with Glendora, Rob. Facebook or Twitter. You can also watch a meeting of the Glendora Vegetarian Club. On these three, but you cannot enjoy the free food unless you come to the Nassau Free Library, 18 Church Street, Route 20, Nassau, on the last Wednesday of every month, 6 p.m. This month is September 30th. What free food did you have last time? Yummy corn on the cob, vegan pizza, chocolate soy milk, dip, Triscuits, vegan ice cream, veggie straws. We learned from the video by the Vegetarian Society how doctors cure people abandoned by other doctors of cancer, heart disease, diabetes, and obesity. The best medicine is whole food, plant-based. Meetings are short, swift. The mind cannot absorb more than the sea can endure. Glendora's number is 518-610-5810.
Oh, thank you so much.
Glendora people may be going to the library.
Ketchup.
The assistant director said that she would
This is
direct
yours,
us here.
Yeah, yeah.
Excuse me, I'll be right back.
Oh, you leaving me?
She's around.
Oh, I was going to have you read that, okay.
Oh, I'll read it first.
Oh, good, thank you.
Sure, what do you want?
I love your hairdo.
Thank you. Read this?
Yes, please.
Okay, sure. Thank you. The Glendora Vegetarian Club. Saul Rab appeared on a chat with Glendora this week to tell you about the Vegetarian Society of Washington, D.C.
Yeah, I got enough room. I'll go ahead and eat this.
In 1927, it's the
Isn't
oldest.
that the one that Lou read?
Yeah,
I
he just read
gave you
it.
the wrong one. Would you please forgive me?
Okay. The Glendora Vegetarian Club. The Apostle St. Paul said, "Therefore, if ye make my brother to offend, I will eat no flesh with the world standeth." 1 Corinthians 8:13.
Did you know that St. Paul was a vegetarian?
Did not
Paul
know
the
that.
Apostle. 1 Corinthians 8:13.
Would you please go to the internet and select a vegan recipe you like, buy the ingredients, cook it, and bring it to the Glendora Vegetarian Club and share it on the last Wednesday of the first month, September 30th. You do not have to be a vegan, but the food does. We will have a warm, meaningful, friendly fellowship as we help you. We will watch the Vegetarian Society of Hawaii as doctors heal people with a whole food, plant-based diet. Heal people of cancer, heart ailments, high blood pressure, diabetes, and obesity. We enjoy sharing our past lives with each other, our present status, and our hopes for the future. We make things better for God, the universe, people, animals, and the world. Terrestrial and
Any comments?
I'll be right back.
Tony over there.
Are you all right, Naomi?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Just sat there looking up at everybody. What do you want me to read, the whole thing?
Yes, please.
Not around it.
Heard him, I said, well.
I said,
Did you get an
This is from August. What is a rare book? It is a book that somebody and they return it. Are there
Did
any?
you hear that, everybody?
Yes.
Okay.
It's too bad.
How's your burger so far?
How's it?
Fantastic.
Are there any new books on vegan eating health? Yes. On Storm. Sea stories and vegan recipes from sea shepherds and whaler camping by Laura Gardner. How to eat a rainbow, magical raw, vegan recipe for kids.
Right.
10:30 at night.
For the kids, we have a Chicago dinner cookbook. Free recipes from America's Veggie Diner by Joanne and Colw. For those of you who want to hear heart disease, obesity, diabetics, cancer, Dr. Campbell Way, welcome to the Plant Power.
What's the plate over there?
Hopeful, plant-based recipes and guidance
Yeah,
for
yeah,
the
let's stay it up.
family. For those of you who rationalize against using your own conscience, we have circles of compassion, essays connecting issues of justice. And for those of you who are hungry to hungry meals, we have the Glendora Vegetarian Club Sep.
Okay. Anything you want to say now?
No, we just didn't want to spill his legs.
Debbie Holton? Yeah. And the last one is going to be you, would you please?
Sure.
Notice September 30th meeting of the Glendora Vegetarian Club will be held at the Napa Free Library. Glendora is treating attendees to a vegetarian burger on the Glendora, french fries, coleslaw, pickle, and a glass of water, where it will be 6:30 at the Schodack Diner at the junction of 9 and 20. Is it free? Yes. Glendora.
Okay. Thank you.
Are we gonna decide tonight like where you're gonna meet from now on?
Doug just asked a good question.
You know, from now on, so we got a facility, something like what we had, but.
Doug just asked a good question, everybody. Anybody got the answer?
Where would be an appropriate place to meet?
So we can do our own thing like we were doing.
I have information about that. Church of the Covenant, which is in Averill Park, the Circle Church, right there as it splits. They said we're welcome to use the church. The thing is, on the last Wednesday, well, the fourth Wednesday of the month, they have a potluck dinner. So everybody brings food of every description. Somebody talks about a recent trip they took or whatever. They schedule it. So when we go to Dominican Republic, they always have us a month or so later talk about it with a slideshow. So I'm wondering if we might move it to a different day of the week or perhaps a different week of the month.
No. What about the... Yeah, don't...
Well, the thing I was thinking is we don't have to be in the social hall. There's some couches in the back called the lounge, where there would really be a place to put the food. If we went into one of the classrooms, there's tables, but they're meant for children, so it might be hard for us to sit in little chairs.
Glendora, what about the Methodist Church?
Having said that, there's one room that is for adults, so there is a room where we would have normal sized chairs and perhaps a table. So that's a possibility. Okay.
Is that the church then?
What about
Tony, what do you say? Yes,
what about the Methodist Church? They can't be here.
I couldn't even finish all that.
The Methodist Church, they can't be here.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Nassau Reformed Church, they have...
No, the Methodist Church.
Great.
Yeah, will you ask them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you had already done that.
No. Will you ask them? I asked Sandy to ask them, and I haven't heard, so would you ask them? Joyce brought up the Methodist Church in Nassau.
Yeah. That's convenient for you too, because you're right there. You know, I would think for her.
I thought Debbie was terrific to go ahead and find us a place.
Yeah.
All right, Madeline's going to read...
What am I reading? What side did you want me to read?
I'm running around the building, so Heidi's outside the office.
Oh. What did you do September 30th, last Wednesday of the month? Glendora reached everybody to Glendora invited everybody to a vegetarian hamburger bun, lettuce,
I read
tomato.
that one already.
Yeah, I think she did.
No, that's going in. Next tomorrow.
Oh, okay,
But I still read it.
right. Where we met was at the Schodack Diner, Route 9 and 20. What did you have to drink? We drank water. Did you have dessert? No. What did it what? Cost. It cost circa $75.
That would be, what is it, how many of us, 11 of us, 57? What would it be, 55? What's 11 times 5?
55?
55.
55, okay.
What did you go there instead? Why did you go there instead of the Nassau Free Library? We no longer feel appreciated there. Glendora wants to tell you about Compassion Over Killing.
Small box for this.
This society was started 20 years ago by Erica Meyer. They have done wonders expanding exposing the brutality of farms and slaughterhouses with their undercover investigations. Furthermore, they have convinced many businesses to offer vegan alternatives, for example, Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts. Their undercover investigation of this atrocious treatment of our animal friends was reported 3 times on CNN. Compassion Over Killing estimates more than 1 billion animals are brutally killed per year just because people do not think about what they are putting in their mouths.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We wouldn't be able to have
No,
those
I'd
meetings
like
here
to open
too.
the floor for discussion. I'd like to open the floor for discussion. Anybody have anything to say to all of us?
I just wanted to say a couple of things. One, Gary's not with us tonight because he's at the Bergen Lake compression station talk. There's a doctor there talking about the health implications and the fact that we all live within the surrounding area of Clutch Chapel. The downwind is going to hit pretty much everybody.
You're talking about that big thing they're trying to build?
The compression station, yep. So there's going to be noise pollution, light pollution, air pollution, you name it. Property values are going to tank, and we really need to step up. There's some phone numbers you can call to actually speak to somebody at the governor's office. There are, every Wednesday, there's stuff happening at Bergen Lake. If you go online, you can go to Facebook, say Bergen Lake.
Oh,
But
okay.
really, it's not Bergen Lake, it's everybody. I mean, the lake is going to be affected, but all the surrounding areas as well. And the other thing I wanted to say is, I don't know if you remember, I made a recipe of banana bread, and I gave the recipe to Pie Squared, and they tried it. And the other day I was in Whole Foods, and I talked to the guy at the bakery, and I said, would you like this nice vegan recipe? And he said, sure, what do you want for it? I said, nothing, I just want you to tell me how it goes. So he emailed me that they've got somebody going to be making the recipe, so I just thought that was pretty exciting stuff.
Did you make up the recipe?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I'm practicing it all the time, so, but yeah, that was just exciting news I wanted to share.
Did I hear right that X's and O's closed down? I never had to get there.
Oh, really?
Give her 50 days notice or like a week's notice, she will still bake cakes
Oh,
and
good.
things, you know.
Miss a small container for French fries. Miss a small container.
And where's Pie Squared, or where's
Pie
that?
Squared is in April Park, right near Church of the Country.
Yeah. You gotta go there,
They
Joyce.
actually make a square pie.
Oh, cool, really?
Yeah, that's kind of
Okay,
the
and it's a
nuance of the
vegan,
place.
it's a vegan pie?
I know they do gluten-free and sugar-free, I'm not sure if they do vegan.
What'd you say?
I want to show you the receipt, and then I'll go cash it out.
She wanted you to see how much it was.
I'll be right back with your change.
Thank you, Glendora.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you, Glendora.
Since we're on the topic.
Why don't we leave the tip?
Has anyone been to
Oh, no,
the free?
No.
the tips are late.
Can we do that? Can we- Yes, we are. Yes. Oh, arm wrestling. Whoop ya.
We can all do it. I contribute to that.
Okay, folks.
I got
Lou, did you want to address the assembly?
Okay, in relation to what?
Anything, you have anything you want to say to us?
Let's see. From what I understand, the Catskill Animal Sanctuary, their October 14th shindig was called off because of the excessive rain. So that's the email I got today.
They know it's gonna rain in October
Well,
14th?
Well,
sure, Doug?
they're talking about prolonged rain over a certain period of time, and they're afraid that the grounds might be too wet for the vendors to set up, their tables, the band, and then the exhibitors. She was saying that the grounds just probably would be too wet.
So are they not gonna do it at all?
Right. This is on the.
That's a huge fundraiser.
Tony has an announcement.
Tony.
November 4th over in Hudson Valley, they're showing a movie called Sonic the Kids, and it's about dog fighting, and especially within this area. That's free. I can get more information about that in the next meeting. Also, too, that organization in December, the first week of December, is doing a fundraiser bus trip down to New York City, which is only $40. So,
I thank you. Gwendolyn?
Glendora, yes.
That's nice. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You did a great job.
Is anybody besides me here on Facebook? Yeah.
Yes.
Would you friend me? And the reason I ask, not just because I, like Facebook and I enjoy being friends with people, but I'm trying to do sharing posts for a couple different dog groups in the area that pull dogs from try to get people to pull dogs from high kill shelters, and mostly from New York City ACC, which seems to have turned into a death hole for pit bulls, and I would like to be able to send that to people that are like-minded. And all you have to do is share it. You don't have to do anything about it, just forward the share.
Yep.
So look for Maddie Chapin and friend right now. Oh, okay. Alrighty.
What?
Be friends.
Okay. Won't you be my friend?
We have pies and desserts on the house. I'll be right out with this.
What did you say, Joe?
We have pies and desserts on the house for you guys.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, we read that.
Very nice.
Wow.
Like this place.
We better come back.
Yeah, she knows somebody in high places. All right.
So tell me, Matt,
Yes.
Wait a second, I'm gonna leave, what,
Maddie
15 or 20?
We got some, for some of it.
How much?
There's only like 7 here.
hold on.
7, I can give
Wait,
you 4.
here's some
Some
more.
of mine.
Let's give her some change.
What's that?
That's a 20. If we leave it 20, I don't know how much it was, but if there's 10 of us, we all just do $2. We should be all set, right?
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
All right. So Tony's got some money for you.
Okay.
So you just take whatever. You got 7 in your hand there.
Yeah.
Right, 9. Here's some Lou. That's 10 for you.
Yeah.
Here's from Glendora.
You don't have to pay Glendora.
Oh, Glendora.
Okay, so that's close enough. I think I have 15.
Is that enough, honey? Okay, I would like to say prayer.
Okay.
And Joyce and
No,
Tony
20. Let's 20 leave.
and Debbie, this prayer is about our stewardship of the earth, how God put us in charge of the earth to take care of it, okay? Naomi? I bet Naomi knows this, okay? This is my Father's word. Why should our hearts be sad? The Lord is King, let the heavens sing. Let the earth be glad. He trusts us with His world to keep it clean and fair. The rocks, the trees, the skies, the seas, all creatures everywhere.
Very nice. Thank you, Glendora.
Why don't you just type your name in the search bar and then ask me to your friend?
Okay.
What dear?
Would you like this one?
Oh, thank you. My goodness, that's generous. Oh, that's so big. Take these, honey?
Yes.
I got all those.
Thank you. And there's one more cream and the rest is all cherry pie.
Well,
Yes,
we'll take the cherry.
I think I did it wrong. Good. All right, that's my base.
Wow.
Thank you. Chocolate mousse, yeah. Yummy. What do we have? Cherry,
Joanne,
apple,
this is
what?
for you.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Our pleasure, thank you so much.
You got it.
Now, I got a joke for you.
Oh, goody.
We love jokes.
What do we have, cherry or, oh my goodness, look at that.
Another
Is that
container.
apple?
There is one apple.
Are you ready for the joke,
I
folks?
didn't know
We're
ready for the jokes, folks.
No, that's fine. Sure.
You want to stay in here the joke, Joe?
Sure.
Terry says, I don't want to go to school today. The teachers don't like me, the kids don't like me, the superintendent doesn't like me, and even the custodians have got it in for me. And his mother says, you have to go to school today. You're not sick, you got a lot to learn, you got a lot to contribute, and besides, you're 40 years old and principal. Were you two talking during the joke?
Yeah, I was.
And you missed it.
No, I didn't. I could hear it. I was listening. Going to school.
Okay, Debbie, we're friends.
Oh, goody. Thank you so much for being my friend.
And if it gets too depressing, tell me.
The number of hours Glendora Vegetarian Club is 410 hours. And the number of dollars, and this includes the donations to all of these compassion over killing and mercy for animals and all the others you mentioned. Guess what the total amount is? Anybody? Anybody want to guess?
No.
Okay, $4,100.
Wow.
Now,
2, 3, 4.
what should we do next month, folks? What should we do?
Yeah.
Go to
Well,
Church of the
depends on
Covenant.
your place. It depends if you get a place. And we can do the things
Why don't we
then.
go to church?
What, you want to come to my house? Do you want to come to my house, Lou?
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Regardless of where we end up, I think that it would be a good idea if maybe we all, instead of, I think so far we've been doing very well with everybody bringing something, but I think that might be something we might want to think about so that this will continue and not become a burden, money-wise.
Do you all want to do a potluck next month at my house?
That's what I was trying to
Or
say.
you all want to do a potluck at the Church of the Covenant, the round church?
I think this is a good idea right here.
You like this idea? Ask her what do you
I
like.
like this one. Oh, I'm not even here.
You get a vote, but it's not going
You're
to
gonna come
count.
back and
Ask her, what do you like?
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
What do you like, Tony?
yeah.
I think someone.
A
So I
potluck?
don't know necessarily think it'd be good at your place because your place.
I like this idea. I don't have one. It's good. $5 for a big plate like that.
Oh, Joe, you're so wonderful.
Container. Thanks. I know my mom.
Anyone else?
Okay, thanks.
Joe, I think you have 5 vegetarian things, don't you? Like a panini, a vegetarian panini,
I can get a menu.
and then there's a wrap, isn't there?
Yeah, there is like
What are
5
the other
different things.
3? What are the other 3?
There's a wrap, panini, there's sandwiches, breakfast. There's like 5 different.
Yeah, there's like 5 different vegetarian choices here.
Absolutely.
How'd you all like the hamburgers?
They're delicious. They really are. Do you know the company that makes it? Do you know?
I don't know.
We're trying to determine whether it had watercress in it or not. There's something white and chewy, crispy. It's good. Whatever it was.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. Really good.
Joyce, what do you think we should do? Potluck and where?
Outside in a pavilion if it's a nice night.
get the good weather then first.
Speaking of which, when she said outside, but maybe we could do it later on, because one person I was in contact, when it gets nicer, we could do it at Red Robin Sanctuary. Because you know, Lisa, it's out in New Lebanon.
You know where it is, Joyce. It's the vegan B&B.
Yeah.
Oh, that woman?
Yeah, it's a vegan B&B. Yeah, she did.
Why don't we
She
just,
said that we can have our meeting now.
She told us that.
would she want to provide the food or could we bring food?
I think we would have to bring, yeah.
No, I wouldn't expect her to just provide it, but
But buy it from her if that's her business.
well, it certainly would support her business. That would be a nice thing to do too. You know, we can always take up a contribution.
This week, because because I want to volunteer at least like one day a month out there, so I can mention that.
See what she says about what a reasonable price would be.
Yes, and speaking of which too, October 31st at the same spot, they're doing a Halloween 5K run, but it's less than 5K. But it's also, they're also having a potluck dinner afterwards. So, yeah, so it's like if anybody's interested in doing that too, you can just go out and watch the race and, you know, partake in the
And that's
potluck.
Halloween night though, right?
No, during the day.
Oh, during the day.
During the day. I'll let you know on Facebook.
Okay.
Lou, dear Lou, what do you
Friend
think
me,
we
will
should
ya?
do? What should we do, Lou?
I'm Tony.
Probably the church that you mentioned.
Lou favors the Church of the Covenant.
That's what I do too.
You're there. I would favor the Grace Church if it was available.
Where?
The Grace Church, if it was available. The other one sounds good.
Methodist Church.
Yeah, if it was available.
Joyce is going to find out.
Yeah.
I have a long-haired gray cat.
Do you?
Debbie?
Great cat.
Joyce is going to find out about the Methodist Church. Doug favors the Methodist Church.
Yeah, if it's available. Otherwise, the other one sounds
What
good.
about
name of my
coming back
cat
here?
is Toby.
Yeah, that's also good.
Tony, what about coming back here?
I'm constantly
I'm
getting up
fine
here.
with back here, but it's like if
The
we ever
shed's
had
hair
somebody
like crazy.
that wanted to
you
talk
comb
to
him,
us, you
it'll
know,
help.
wouldn't really
Yeah,
be
yeah, I
so
do
good
brush
here.
him
It's
every
good
day.
to break it up, break
Till
up the
sheds.
routine by coming here because I like to.
These are vitamins.
All righty. I'm going to teach you a new word, everybody. Lou,
Yes.
the new word is abnegate
Abnegate. Wait, I know what that is.
and abjure and disavow and forego and forswear and relinquish, reject, and renounce. What are we going to renounce? All animal products.
Okay.
You don't want those little animals to suffer. Does anybody have anything else to add? My gender is done, if anybody else.
I would just
wants.
say that I'm not, as much as I enjoyed tonight, I don't know if this is the appropriate place to be talking about the cruelty of animals while we're sitting in a restaurant with people eating animals.
Well, that's good, they should hear it.
They might.
I know, I just don't know how that would play out.
You know where the boxes are? The dog biscuits?
Yes, they're right here.
Okay, I would like to start with Lou, pass them around.
Yeah, I got one.
Here you go, Lou.
Oh, wait.
Egg replacer. Have you seen that?
Yeah, that used to be my
The egg replacer that I use is flaxseed and warm water.
I did not have good luck with that.
No, it's got the...
Oh, that's it, Glendora, that's all we had.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, here is the list of prices.
It looks like you're friends. Somebody I have to read to know discuss the whole.
Yeah, I tried it in a cake one time, and it made my cake like glue.
Well, it coagulates pretty fast.
Terrible.
Yeah, it coagulates pretty fast.
Coagulate is what stops the bleeding.
That's true.
But yet the egg replacer, I don't think that's all that great.
I've never tried it.
Really? Have you tried it?
Yeah.
Have you?
I'm better off using flaxseed with warm water. The coagulation is great on that. More so than egg replacer.
Did you pass them around, everybody?
Naomi.
Oh, is that your dog?
No, but isn't that the most adorable little
Yeah.
He's laying on a little, I'll make it smaller so you can see what it says.
Go to Joyce first.
Oh, it goes to Joyce first. Sorry, Joyce, you have to have that first.
Okay.
Just for you to look at first before you can.
Vegetarian dog biscuits.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have a dog.
Okay.
Greenhouse. They're greenhouse cats. We place them in the greenhouse parts of the year.
I think my dogs are like that.
How many do you have?
I have 9 dogs right now.
Oh, 9.
9, yeah. Mostly little. I lost my 2 big dogs 2 months ago. My big chow and my lab pit next.
Okay, Naomi, you got anything to address the assembly?
But I have small, I have a pom, I have 5, I have 4 Maltese Shih Tzus.
Stop that, you two.
What?
Do you walk them all?
Stop that. Naomi's giving you a speech. She's giving you a speech.
I didn't know that.
Naomi, start again, please.
Miss everyone. I'm going back to Maryland. couple of days, so I'll miss you all getting
I
together.
miss you too.
But hopefully I'll be back for a visit.
Yes, we want you to be back.
Yes, we
Yeah.
Is that where you used to live?
That's my primary residence. I've been up here for quite some time, for almost a year.
Helen, do you want to address the assembly? Can you hear her okay? Lou? Helen,
Yeah.
you want to say anything? She enjoyed tonight. How many of us here? 1, 2, 3,
10.
7, 8, 9, 10.
I think it turned out spectacular.
Yeah.
Well, I think I wouldn't want any more than this, would you?
No, it's plenty.
I mean, more than 10, would you?
Or, yeah.
Ten's enough.
Well, for here at a restaurant, anywhere else, it should have more room.
Oh, wait a second, who paid for your salad?
I don't know if it was included on the bill or what, I don't know.
So you're in big trouble.
Oh, I'll pay for it.
Do you have the bill? She gave you the bill.
Well, why don't I give you 5 for it?
Well, not me, honey. Give it to the waiter. Not me.
They
Yeah,
did a good job.
Douglas, do you have anything to address the assembly?
Not really. Except that I'm gonna miss Naomi. That's for sure. But we haven't really. I know she'll be coming back to
Tony, what 10 things do you want in life?
So do you want me to?
I'm afraid to talk to you now. I just got slapped. I'm just
Yeah, I know. Just to be happy. It's 10.
happy and content.
Whatever you need.
World
Come
peace.
on, you gotta have more than that.
Oh, yeah, happy. Yeah.
That covers a lot.
Dear Joyce, what do you want?
Same thing. Peace, love our fellow man,
Fulfillment.
find all our animals and our people.
Oh, no. Debbie?
Well, as an educator, I would love to see students of all ages learn the things that are out there. The information now is so vast, but you know, knowledge is not power, it's the application of knowledge that is power. So use what they're learning to benefit the world and make it a better place.
Yes. Now we're up to our dear Esther.
Of course, love, peace, harmony, friendship.
And our dear Naomi. What 10 things do you want?
10 things. Okay, love, faith, joy, peace, kindness from others, happiness, prosperity,
That's 8.
good health, close to my family,
10.
and close to you all.
11.
One extra.
Okay, dear Doug.
All right, well, I'm going to capitalize on the things that have been said so far. But I enjoy doing music programs and the old albums and the 45s, and I'm going to be giving some 78s. I can play them, and I like to play them for other people because I think they're going to enjoy it. Someday I'm going to get my book done, I'm going to get my antique car going.
Tell us about your book, honey.
Well, the book is about my traveling careers, my favorite transportation, and my favorite hobby.
Yes, the world wants that.
And it was reviewed once, but I gotta put it together. Some year maybe I'll get it right.
And now let us all listen to Lou.
Yes,
Love, care, compassion, green living, climate change, sustainability. And I think like 3 or 4 more were already repeated. So I'm going to reiterate probably say the same thing that was said before in like 4 or 5 months. And that's 10, right? that's 10.
Yeah, okay. Now, dear, Madeline, what do you want? 10 things.
Well, pretty much what everybody said. I would also include that I strive to be a better person every day so that I can then be a better person for the people in my life and for the projects that I set for myself.
I think she's a pretty good person.
Thank you, Glendora. Thank you.
Yeah. Great neighbor also. Oh, great neighbors. Yeah, she does help. They get around together fine. Helen, what do you want, dear?
That's right.
I want everybody to realize their oneness with God, the universe, with animals and plants, with our great earth, and it's spinning around and doing all these wonderful things. And our Earth's perpetuity, the scientists say our Earth has been spinning around for 5 billion years. And I want people to realize that we're all together working to make things better and having a good time doing it. Amen. Okay.
Speaking of the earth,
what would you like to get?
did everybody get to see the books the other night?
It's too late for me.
No, it started at 8:30. Around 8:30 it started. It was phenomenal. Best one I think I've ever seen. I did.
Well, in 1982.
Yeah, it was great.
Reddish, wasn't it? Orange and reddish.
It was the blood moon. Yes, it was.
Yeah, we had a
Somebody posted something on Facebook. They took a time lapse in Texas, I think it was. It shows it from the beginning. I think it was 15 different time lapses going right through the entire eclipse across the sky. It's just hanging out. It's like when Haley's Comet went through. I set out every single night for like a month. It was so, just to see something like that, it's just it's awesome.
That happened several years ago.
Oh yeah, that was 20 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was at least that. I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that. I didn't know when.
Haley Bot, I think it was the Haley
I
Bot.
didn't know when.
Uh-oh, Doug's getting ready to rabbit. We can always tell.
Yeah.
He gets a little antsy and then he gets up.
Well, I got a music program.
So you were in bed, you didn't get to see it either?
No, I didn't. I think I went to bed at 4 p.m. that day.
I'm going to send something to your Facebook page and show you some pictures, okay?
Thank you. Anybody want this coleslaw? Anybody would like to?
I am so full.
I can take it to go.
Here, she's going to take it to go.
Guys got him.
I gotta grab that stuff. I'm pretty strict though.
Well, I thought this worked out very nice. Anybody miss the Nassau Library?
What, they don't appreciate us there?
I'm not sure what the problem is.
No, they said that we didn't clean up, and we did. They said we went out the back door, the cellar door, when they told us not to. They said we didn't take out the rubbish, and we didn't. And they said we didn't put the tables back.
But they told us we didn't have to.
So they could have said something nice about it.
Wow.
Or they could have said
That's
something nice.
a hard
What
place.
could have said about us nice?
That's a hard
Good
place.
for the community of Nassau. And now we're looking like we're going to move out of Nassau. What else could they have said about us that was nice?
We're nice folks. We try hard. And if they were clear on what they needed, we would probably be able to follow 90% of the directions.
But I don't want to go to a place that has rules. I want to go to, that's what she said. I want want you to come in and I want you to go over the contract and sign, and I want you to go over the rules. And I didn't say anything. Are you there? I didn't say anything. Well, and then I said, I don't like what you're saying.
So come to the church, just try it. See what happens.
And then I think what you said again, will you come in? I said, I don't think I will.
I mean, you know, if you go to that one right next door to the library, that would be close to you guys. Ours is a Methodist church as well.
Oh, thank you. Methodist church, you mean?
Yeah.
Did you go to the interfaith last Thursday?
Oh, yeah, I did. It was 11 people. And it was all about children being the stewardship of the earth. Children, they want to start children growing vegetables, growing a garden, and understand their stewardship of the earth. And that was brought up by Maxine. It was her idea. There were 11 of us there. And then they got into quite a dispute about GMO.
What could be the dispute exactly?
Well, Pierre said that Maxine.
Well, what do they decide?
Yeah, I know. Gosh, I don't know, honey. I just follow it.
Okay.
There are articles out on it, the pro and the con,
Have you
and
heard
that's
of it?
what people
Genetically modified foods.
Well, my son told me that, you know, he goes to school and they taught him that GMOs are not good because it's not that we make this strand so that it is resistant to that bug. That's fine. The problem is then what happens now that that has been modified and how does it affect the millions of other chain reactions? And so because you can't know what it's going to do. I mean, think about, we all know about aspartame, right? I mean, it's a horrible poison that sweetens things that they now just put in everything. It originally was an ant poison. It was there to kill ants, but then some scientists said, hey, this is kind of sweet, let's throw it in food. And you know, the FDA, they let anything go in there. And my grandmother told me years and years ago, she said, Debbie, don't ever drink it because I read a study that said if you're going to get epileptic fits, it will bring them on sooner.
Really?
And my husband can taste it immediately in anything. If there's some aspartame in it, and it, you know, it's bad. And you know, people just keep ingesting all of these things that they don't realize. The pesticides are blowing from one side to the other. And you know, I feel like this is why people are getting all these weird diseases. And why they're all getting fatter, because their body is hanging on to all of these toxins and they're not detoxifying, so they don't want to let go of them and get near your internal organs. So they just keep pushing them out on the sides. And I think it's bad. I think everybody needs to be aware of that. And there is the information out there, but nobody listens. They just think, my mother, 77 years old, she's like, I'll, you know, I've been doing it fine all these years. I'm like, I know, but now you know. You should try and lessen the effects.
What's the other one that begins with an S?
Xylitol.
Yeah.
They're now putting that in peanut butter, and it's becoming more and more common, and it can be fatal to your dogs.
Really?
It can cause liver failure, so you have to check your peanut butter if you have dog food.
I mean, you know, I can't understand why they put like oil and everything. I mean, peanuts have so much oil that it's just crushed peanuts. You know you have to stir it, right? Like Schmuckers used to be. But there's sugar in there, they put oil in there. I mean, Gary and I mean, we go to the co-op, obviously, and you just get pure peanuts. But, you know, like in England, it's impossible. So when we go there every summer, we bring our own container of peanut butter over.
They don't grow peanuts over there?
They just don't make any peanut butter that's not got something in it.
People like sweet peanut butter, that's why. I mean, I like peanuts the way they taste, but it is pretty peanut. You know.
Use some jelly. Some fruit out there.
Peanut butter and jelly, the worst two foods in the world.
I know, I
together.
know.
Whoa.
That and sugar sandwich.
Oh, I know, it's a huge, I can never eat it. I don't know what it is about it. I can't even drink like a fruit juice while I'm eating peanut butter. I like them separate, but not together. Something about it. Ooh.
I think we better go and I can get tired.
Fruit juice.
Who wants to survive?
Well, I'm just saying the flavor of it together.
Who's in favor of it?
I second that motion.
Can I say a PS to the adjourning? Anybody with the stamina who wants to follow me to the Vernon Lake meeting?
Tonight?
The compression station.
Oh gosh, I can't.
Then
Bet anybody.
by all means follow me. Can we decide where it's going to be, Glendora, before we adjourn so that we know next month where we're going? We don't know yet.
I'll just call you.
Please tell Gary we all said hi.
I will.
We'll know by interface, because interface is before yours in October. So we all know by the interface.
So Debbie, I will send you those posts. If they get too depressing for you, say so, and I'll stop. But the more people I can get to share them, the more chance this goes. Okay? Become a big thing for me.
He's going to get back.
Okay. Sure. Back. That's it.
Thank you, Glendora.
Thank you, Naomi.
Naomi, good luck on your endeavors and your travel home, and I hope everything works out for you. And I think we're going to church.
Yeah, we're going to have our new church.
Oh, you don't want to put it in the box, she'll take it home.
Oh, everything was good. Anything that this young man can get us? Yeah.
No, it was great.
I think we're all set.
Just getting back to preparation.
Yes.
Some vegetables.
Oh, really? Where?
Yeah, I'll send it to you on Facebook.
Please do.
You're friends now, right?
Not yet.
No, not yet.
But I'll get it from you.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Lou would get up,
Well, let me give you a hug, because I'm going to
Okay,
head
Doug.
out. Right, yeah,
The last several months
yeah,
in church and college especially.
yeah.
Have a good trip, Naomi.
Thank you, Lou. Take
Have
care.
a good trip.
Thank you. God bless you.
Next time, come for a visit.